后来推那个《黑客帝国》的时候有没有挣扎？
那个是商业挣扎。
The fight commentary breakdowns, Jerry here. Being a Jet Li fan for most of my life, I knew from a very young age that he declined Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon and the Matrix sequels. Now, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, it was because his wife was pregnant and he had promised his wife not to film, even though Ang Lee admitted that role was written for him, and Jet Li would have played that role way better. Not because Chow Yun-fat's not a good actor, just that role was written for Jet Li. Now, the Matrix sequels, I thought it was also because of his promise to his wife to raise the kids or whatever, but actually there's another reason. So let's watch and see what happens. It's actually way deeper than I thought.
商业挣扎是我觉得美国人让我拍3个月，但是让我参与剧组9个月，6个月把我所有的这个动态变成电脑数据全部 copy 下来，完了版权是属于他的。
I am sure if it were now, it wouldn't take 6 months, right? It's crazy. 6 months. Nowadays, I don't know how many people would say no. Imagine they said, look, we'll give you some extra money. All you have to do is spend 1 day in the studio, maybe even 2 or 3 days. I think a lot of people, and even Jet Li maybe, would have said yes. 6 months is a commitment, right? Especially knowing that he already, at this point, was thinking about retiring from being primarily an action actor. It's funny how the timing of things, if Jet Li became famous maybe 10 years later and he were 10 years younger, his entire thinking process might be different. Or maybe he would have sat down and be like, okay, wait, let's negotiate. I get whatever derivatives or I get some kind of dividends for the rest of my life or something like that.
For Kit Yoon, the only way out of the Hong Kong underworld is to go back in. Jet Li in Rise to Honor, rated T for teen.
哦，这个很危险。
那我已经在想说，5年后、10年后的科技，我练了一辈子的武功就变成版权都变成美国的了。将来有一天，你把他们穿上任何一个人的衣服，
这很可怕。
任何一个东西，那打出来的东西全部是你们的了。我们只会越来越衰老。你那个东西永远都可以变成你的知识产权了。那我说我这不干了。
What's so interesting about this is that Jet Li basically predicted where everything was going to go. If you guys remember in 2023, what happened in Hollywood, right? There was that big actor strike over AI. A lot of them were scared and / wanted compensation if AI was going to be used to use their likeness. Jet Li dealt with this, made preparations / set boundaries with the movie The Matrix. And it sucks, man. I wish Jet Li were in The Matrix. The Matrix, in a way, probably was better without Jet Li. He probably would have outshined Keanu Reeves. So if Jet Li in The Matrix Reloaded and The Matrix Revolutions played that character, the character that was filled by the other Asian actor, do you think it would have fit him / do you think it would have been a big enough role? Do you think they would have added to that role because it's Jet Li after all? So these are all interesting questions to think about. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Leave your thoughts and comments. I know we're going to have a good discussion about this.
就你不可以拿着这个东西的知识产权拿走，